Hello, Taurus. It's Naj, the Tarot Snob, and I'm here with your weekly tarot scope, and this is for the week of June 29th. I cannot believe we have finished June and we are going into July. This reading is for June, the end of June, slip it into July. It's going to be for those of you that has got a special somebody on your mind, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your secret crush, your situationship, your boo, your lover that you see and you ain't got no business seeing, your ex-boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend. This reading is for them, okay? Make sure you subscribe to the channel. That helps me out so much. And make sure that you like the video because it helps other Taurus like yourself get a hold of me. Also, Gypsy_Hustle is my Instagram account. I do free readings on Fridays in my story there, so you guys do not want to miss that. Also, tarotsnibe@gmail.com is how you can reach me if you want to if you want to have a reading done by me. I've been getting so many emails for readings, so thank you guys so much for that. But tarotsnibe@gmail.com, I'll leave those links in the description, and let's get right into it. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I love you guys so much. You guys are my favorite. You guys know that. Taurus and another sign, which I won't say because it's all about the Taurus right now. So, but I love you guys. You guys are some of my favorite peeps. Let's go ahead and I want to do a really good shuffle for you guys. As you know that I do my shuffle off of camera, and then on camera I just kind of like to let some slip out of my hand. I like to just put them in the air and let them fall. We will take that one. This is Taurus Love. We'll take those two and we'll do one more. Taurus Love for the week of June 29th. We'll take that one and let's get started. Oh. Taurus. Interesting. Okay, so give me 1 second to stare at this. Oh, okay. So Trouble in Paradise, Taurus. This is what I got immediately. So some of you are definitely having some problems at home. What's going on with that? For some of you, right up front, some of you are dealing with third-party interference. So Taurus, some of you are dealing with a lover who is possibly seeing somebody else, or dealing with somebody else, or you've got some suspicions about them with somebody else. That came up immediately, okay? For some of you, it's not that. For some of you, it's a situation. And I always say, remember, the Three of Swords doesn't necessarily mean a person. It could just mean a third-party situation, meaning there's trouble at home because that person is possibly hanging out too much, or maybe they're working a little bit too much, which I don't know if there's such thing as working too much, but maybe they're putting too much attention into their work. They're hanging out with their family, or they're on the phone with their family or something. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're cheating, just so you know. But this can represent another situation that's kind of, you're sharing your time with that thing or whatever it is. Like I said, it could be work. It could just be hanging out, whatever. They're traveling too much. But something is interfering with your happiness at the moment. You're upset with this person because they're doing too much of something. You know, and it's disrupting the household is what I feel like. You know, if you guys have kids, maybe they're not paying a whole lot of attention to the kids, or maybe they're, you know, leaving you with a lot of the, you know, the parental duties or something like that. But I just feel like right now, like I said, there's trouble in paradise. Something at home is not right. I've got the moon as well, so I do see that you guys have been a little bit upset with each other lately, or more so you've been upset with that person as well. I think that there's just like a lot going on that you just want them to work on, and I don't know if they see it. Like you're trying to tell them, hey, we need to fix this, or we need to work on this. We need to work on something. And I think it's possible that they're just overlooking the entire situation. You know, something is not working. You're trying to express something to them. They're just not seeing it. They just don't understand how they're messing up or what they're doing to mess up. So I feel like that's disrupting your household. That's disrupting the relationship, or, you know, trying to be with them or see them. Something is just not right because they are just not getting it. They're overlooking your grief. They're overlooking what it is that you're trying to tell them, is what I'm getting this week, okay? And then I also got this, you know, the Ten of Swords. So I feel like maybe you got some bad information on them, or you learned something bad about them, or maybe they said something really bogus to you that just really messed you up. But something has gone down between you and this person this week. It does not look good. Like the energy just doesn't feel good. I got the Hermit as well, so I think that some of you have backed off a little bit. Some of you are like, you know what, I'm going to take a break from you. I'm cool on you for a while. Some of you have retreated to your little bubble, like I'm just going to take a break on this person. And then for some of you, this is them. They've become distant. They are like, I need a break from you. You know, I feel like they have retreated to themselves, or they're trying to just, they want to be alone. They're not really pressed to talk to you. So like I said, this week, it just feels like a lot of trouble in paradise for my Taurus. Let's see how they're feeling about you right now, okay? How does Taurus lover, we'll take those because they immediately fail. How does Taurus lover feel about Taurus at the moment? Let's take that one. That one was slipping out. Taurus lover. That one kind of turned around. Oh, we'll just take those three. Take these four, I should say. Now, see, they seem a little bit stressed over you as well. So possibly they're stressing about you, or they're stressing about the situation, or maybe they feel like you're stressing them out. For some of you, okay, for some of you, I feel like maybe the person that you're seeing, they're probably, or they might be making up stories in their own head, like they're seeing something that's really not there. Not for all of you, but for some of you, you know what I'm talking about. But I feel like they feel stressed out as well at the moment. Like they're dealing with a lot too. They're not knowing how to deal with this relationship. Whatever happened between you guys this week, or whatever happened recently, it's bothering them as well. You know, I've got the 8 of Swords. You know, I got the 8, I got the 9. We pulled the 10 for you. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we pulled the 10 for you. The 8 and 9 of Swords for them. So a lot of Swords. Swords is really funky energy. Like Swords is just like I said, trouble in paradise when you keep pulling those kind of cards in a reading. So something is not right, and they feel. Some of them feel stuck. Like they feel like they're in a situation that they may not necessarily want to be in. Some of them really feel like they want to walk away from the situation between you two, and they can't. Some of you of the lovers feel like they may feel a little bit obligated to stick around. So I just think that your lover right now is really stressed. Like that's really what I'm seeing between them. I got the Fool, you know, and I got the Ace of Swords. So I almost feel like in their mind right now, they're thinking that they do want to take a break, or they do want to walk away, but either way, it's not going to work out. Like if they stay in a relationship with you, it may not be exactly what they want, but at the same time, if they walk away from you, that's not what they want either, which is why did I get the 2 of Swords already? Because I'm feeling like a crossroads here. I'll see if that comes up, but I feel like they are definitely at a major crossroad. Like I feel like your lover doesn't know what the hell they want either, no more than you do. So whatever this fight is that you guys had, or whatever this trouble in paradise is that you guys are suffering from, I can tell you on their end, they're stressed over it, and they don't know what the hell they want to do either. They're worried. You know, they're worried about whether or not they're going to lose you. For some of you, again, I can't talk to everybody, but for some of you, your mate is worried about whether or not they're going to lose you. And then for some, they're worried about whether or not you're going to find out about whatever it is that they're doing. Like, I just see like a lot of worry right now coming from them, a lot of heartache and stress, and they're not doing that well either. Whether or not they're showing it, if you're wondering how are they feeling, they're not feeling good either. You know, they stressed as hell. You know, I think that you guys have been in a relationship for a while, so they don't want to throw it away, but at the same time, they're just confused on exactly what they want. For some of you, because like I said, the 6 of Cups could mean that the relationship is very, very new, or that it's been around for a long time. For some of you, the relationship is new, and so they don't want to throw it away because it's so new, and they want to see where it's going, but at the same time, they just don't know. Like they just don't know, and they're stressing out. All right, let's see what's next, Taurus, between you and this person. Let's see. And when I do, we'll take that one. When I do what's next, it's not what's final. It just means like this is what's going to happen like next week or next month, or like this is the next stage or next feeling between you and this person. So what's next between Taurus and Taurus lover? What's next? Let's go ahead and take that one, and let's take one more. We'll take that one. Okay, so this is what's going to be next between you guys, and this is like in the recent future. So I am seeing a little bit of distance for a while. Whatever it is that you guys have just experienced, that 10 of Swords moment, I think that's going to lead you guys, you or that person, to be distant for a little bit. So be expecting a little bit of not so much communication, I should say. They may not text back as much. They may not try to go out as much, or they may not be so quick to respond or call. I feel like that's going to be the tone of the relationship coming up in the immediate future. And this might be you. This might be what you're doing to them. But I don't know if you guys will be super close within the next few days or the next weeks or the next month or so. You know, some parts of July might be a little stank for you. Now, see, yeah, and this is why I'm getting the Five of Pentacles again. So, more, like I said, I feel like there might be some distance that come because you guys are dealing with something right now. But I got the Chariot as well, and so I'm trying to see, because the Chariot can do no wrong. Whenever I get the Chariot is it's good. So it's almost like it's telling me that you guys are going to have some distance, but I feel like the distance, and this is why I'm just trying to get clarity. See, because the Chariot for me, like I said, doesn't matter what the hell's going on. When I get the Chariot, there's a message that's telling me something good's going to come out of it. But I'm getting so many swords. I'm getting just way too many swords. So what I can say is from this is that you guys will have that distance. There may be some period in the next month or so where things feel stank. But the Chariot is telling me that it might be for the best. Like you and this person giving each other a little bit of space might be for the best. Either because you guys are going to realize you don't want to be together, or because you guys are going to realize you do absolutely want to be together. So I feel like this space that's coming up is needed. I don't know what the hell just went down between you and this person. Like I said, the first card I got was the Three of Swords, which represents, for some of you, there's somebody else on the side. For some of you, there is just another situation on the side that's taking up all of your time. There's something that's bothering you in the relationship, something that just came and it's just driving you crazy. And also on your lover's end, they feel stressed out about whatever this relationship, where this relationship is going. They don't exactly know what the hell they should do next. So they're stressing as well. And what I'm seeing next, and again, this is just me wrapping it up or summing up the reading. What I'm seeing next is a little bit of distance, but the distance is needed, you know, between you guys, because it's going to make you both realize exactly what the next steps are. I got the Chariot. It's my favorite card in this entire deck. So I feel like this is not over. I do not think this is final. I think that you'll get the clarity when you guys have this little small break that's about to come up, when you guys have this distance. For some of you, the break might just be a week. You may just go a week without talking to them. For some of you, the break might be longer. But in the end, like I said, I got the Chariot. I feel like the break is going to be needed, and you're going to see why that break was so important. You'll see that very soon. Okay, thank you so much, Taurus, for stopping by. Check back next week. Let's see if the energy shifts. tarotsnob@gmail.com if you want to schedule a personal reading with me. If you have more questions about this, please email me. Also, if you want to have a free yes or no question, I do readings every Friday in my story on Instagram. So Gypsy_hustle is how you can find me on Instagram. Make sure you follow me over there. I'll put those links in the description. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much. I hope this resonates. If it did resonate, say girl hi. If it did not resonate, say girl bye.